The National League Wild Card game getting ready to start. We are starting up a new series here on MLB The Show, or here on Let's Talk Sports. MLB The Show 2019. We are simulating the 2019 Major League Baseball playoffs. And what better game to redo the 2019 playoffs on than MLB The Show 19? I know I could probably do it on like MLB 21 or 22 where I could like have, you know, a good roster and stuff, since the online mode and the vaults and everything are discontinued on MLB 19. But luckily, I had a couple of 2019 rosters that were saved that had like some of the rookies and stuff like Pete Alonso, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Ohtani, and all them on it. So yeah, your boy came prepared. I was prepared for when the online stuff like Diamond Dynasty and stuff was going to be shut down for MLB 19 and MLB 20. But here we are in Nationals Park, your nation's capital. Washington Nationals, who would go on to win the World Series in 2019, taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Brandon Woodruff will be on the mound in this one for Milwaukee. The Nationals are going for the two-eyed monster himself, Max Scherzer. He's got a brown eye, a blue eye, and sometimes he even had a black eye. And I remember he was out for a little while because he had pink eye. So four-eyed monster, I guess you could say.
And now,
but the Nationals are getting set to take the field.
Washington
Bring them out.
Nationals.
So here's another look at today's starters. These are the those, by the way, are their 2018 stats, not their 2019 stats. But here's Craig Counsell lurking in the Brewer dugout. We'll take a look at his lineup that he set up for us. Trent Grisham, the rookie, leadoffs up and right. Yasmani Grandal batting second. He's the catcher. Mike Moustakas hits third. He's at third. Keston Hiura, another rookie, bats cleanup. He's at second. And then Ryan Braun and bats fifth and left, and then Eric Thames, Lorenzo Cain, Orlando Arcia, and Brandon Woodruff all in that order. Here is Max Scherzer, and that is another look at his 2018 stats. I mean, by far, ever since he came over from Detroit over to Washington, I mean, he's been one of the best pitchers in the National League. We'll take a look at the defense around him here in this one. At first base is the veteran Howie Kendrick. Brian Dozier's at second, Trey Turner's at short, Rendon at third, and then the outfield from left to right, Juan Soto is in left, and center field is, I believe it is, who's in center field? It was Victor Robles, and at right field is Adam Eaton, and Matt Adams, former Cardinal and Atlanta Braves first baseman, is filling in for Howie Kendrick at first, so it's a little last-minute change there for Davey Martinez. But we're set to go here in Nationals Park. First pitch to Grisham is taken outside for ball one. And what better timing to redo the MLB 2019 playoffs when you have a couple months before the regular season, the 2025 regular season starts. You know, there'll be a couple months, a 2-month gap of no football, no baseball. I mean, we could do basketball and hockey, but I mean, I do high school basketball, but I don't really do NBA, college basketball, or anything. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. He definitely didn't make a costly mistake in the real wild card game or anything. I don't know about that. I don't know. Did he? That's what I've been told. Braven, hey, what's going on, good sir? How you doing? Trent Grisham working a full count. Here's the 3-1 from Scherzer. That is in the center. Robles makes the catch, 1 away. First out is recorded here in this wild card game. It is nice to do streams on my PlayStation 4 again. Yes, we're doing this on the PS4. and not my PS5. You know, kind of make it more, I guess, nostalgic.
Ball one, no strike.
Here's Yasmani Grandal. This guy, he used to be in California for a long time. He was with the Padres. This guy was a Dodger, comes over to the Brewers. I think he came over to the Brewers in a trade. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Umpires in this one, Joe McDonald at first, Carl Dixon at second, Summergills at third, and the home plate umpire is Freddie Ferguson. And then the Joe McDonald, he's at first, he's not the home plate umpire.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
You have a challenge for me? All right, let's hear it. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count to Grandal. You have 4 people in the stream. Let's go. Well, probably me, Braven, and 2 other people. 1 ball and 2 strike to the Brewers catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's 95 mile per hour. Outside 2-2. Wish it showed what pitch he threw. Strikes out on a pitch way outside the zone, and that is out number 2. First strikeout recorded for Max Scherzer. So 2 outs now. Here's Mike Moustakas.
Count 1-0.
Moustakas started his career, of course, in Kansas City, and then came over to the Brewers in a trade in the 2017 trade deadline, and then the Brewers gave him a nice little extension. Has a 1-1 count. One of a couple of guys on this Brewers team that was on the 2015 Royals. That 2015 Royals team is probably that was a really fun team. The ALCS from that year against Toronto, probably one of my favorite playoff series of all time. 2-2 to Moustakas. There's a hard hit grounder to Trey Turner. Fields it cleanly. We go to the Nationals half of the first inning. Let's see what their bats can do against Brandon Woodruff when we return. And there is Davey Martinez, Washington Nationals manager, lurking in the dugout. Here's his lineup. Turner leads off at short. Adam Eaton bats second and right. Then it's Rendon. Juan Soto in the cleanup spot. He's in left. Matt Adams, Brian Dozier, Victor Robles, Kurt Suzuki, and Max Scherzer, the pitcher, is in the number 9 spot. Brandon Woodruff on the mound. Here in this one, that is his 2018 stats. It's not his 2019 stats, but he had 4 starts in the 2018 season. Was very good from what it seems like in that handful of starts in those handful of games. We'll take a look at the Brewers defense behind him. Eric Dames is at first, Pierre at second, Arcia at short, and Moustakas at third. In the outfield from left to right, Ryan Braun, Lorenzo Cain, Trent Grisham with Yasmani Grandal doing the catching. Another good look here at Marlins Park, or here at Nationals Park, excuse me. And Craig Counsell bringing in Hernan Perez to play right field instead of Trent Grisham. See, that's a smart move because that means in this game, Trent Grisham can't prevent any bad errors, any bad mistakes like he did in the real 2019 NL Wild Card game, which is also a really good game. Probably a really good Wild Card game. 0-1 pitch to Turner. That's into right field. And there's Hernan Perez himself making one of the first plays for the Brewer defense. Shags a fly ball in right field. Here's Adam Eaton. Here's Adam Eaton with Rendon coming up next. Eaton, first pitch taken for a strike. And it is 0-1. That is fouled off, and the count's 0-2. I think tomorrow morning, probably before the NFC and AFC championship games start, we'll probably do the American League Wild Card game sometime tomorrow morning, because I want you guys to be able to watch, you know, the NFC and AFC championship games. There's a fly ball to the left. Making the catch is Ryan Braun.
Batting third.
That is out number 2.
Baseman, Anthony Rendon.
I'll admit, I forgot that Ryan Braun was still playing in 2019. Well, the Brewers were, I mean, they were really good in 2019. Probably that, there's always like that one guy that you forget was on a specific team, like Carlos Martinez being on the 2021 Cardinals. I forgot that he was on the 2021 team because I think he was hurt for most of the year. Here's Anthony Rendon, 2-0 count. One of the upcoming free agents for the 2020 offseason. It'll be interesting to see if the Nationals want to bring him back. I don't know. But see if the Nationals bring him back for the 2020 season, or they could keep Steven Strasburg around, who's also reaching the market. Here's a 2-2 from Woodruff. And a drop third strike. Grandal's throw down to first is fielded cleanly, and it ends the inning. We come back. Keston Hiura, Ryan Braun, Eric Thames all due up for Milwaukee when we return. After a scoreless first inning, here's Keston Hiura, 22 years old, 5'11", 190 pounds. And he is the starting second baseman in this game, in this NL wildcard game, for Craig Counsell's Brew Crew.
0-1.
0-1 pitch. First pitch taken by Hiura, counts 0-1.
1-1.
Scherzer ended up having a scoreless first inning. Of course, would love to try and keep that going. That's popped up in foul territory. Matt Adams, he knows a thing or two about playing in the playoffs. That is out number 1.
That is fifth. The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
One man gone. Here's Ryan Braun. Again, I clearly forgot that he was a 2019 Brewer.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ryan Braun, say what you want about the guy. People either love him or you hate him because he was a steroid guy. Inside the park home with Juan Soto. I would, but I'm not playing as anybody. I'm just simulating.
2 balls, 1 strike.
But we can see if Soto hits an inside the park home run in this game. 2-1 count from Scherzer. But yeah, Braun is like one of those like love-hate
The count is 3-1.
players, I guess, throughout the league. You know, I think he was good friends with Aaron Rodgers at one point. There's ball 4 to Braun. I mean, makes sense. I mean, this was like when Braun had his MVP season in 2011, you know. That was like him in his prime. You know, Aaron Rodgers was in his prime. I guess at the beginning of his prime. But yeah, a lot of people kind of forget that Ryan Braun and Aaron Rodgers used to be good friends. I don't know if they're friends anymore. I'm not too sure. But here's Eric Thames, someone else who is known for having a good power bat in the lineup. There's strike 2. Ryan Braun over at first base. He's, for all you stat heads out there, for all you who enjoy wins above replacement, aka WAR, you guys will know that Ryan Braun, he was always known for being a good hitter, but he was never really known for his glove. Dame strikes out for out number 2. That's the second K of the day for Scherzer.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
There's a beautiful strikeout for Max Scherzer. Now bring in Lorenzo Cain. These two have, I'm sure these two have had a lot of at-bats over the years when Lorenzo Cain was in Kansas City and Scherzer pitching with the Detroit Tigers. Man, those Tigers teams from in the early 2010s, those were some of the most fun baseball teams I ever watched. Loved those Tigers teams. I loved that rotation. You had Justin Verlander, Scherzer, Doug Fister, Anibal Sanchez, Rick Porcello, David Price. In the second half of 2014 and then the first half of 2015, before he got traded to Toronto and then became a free agent, signed with Boston. Here's a 1-2 to Cain, and he strikes out to end the second. Back-to-back strikeouts for Scherzer. Brewers leave a runner on. No score.
Leading off for Washington.
Here's Juan Soto. First up for the Nationals here in the second. Outside, ball 1. For those of you just tuning in, it's the 2019 National League Wild Card game. Washington Nationals, Milwaukee Brewers. We're redoing the 2019 postseason on MLB The Show 19 because I thought that was a cool idea. And so we're going to do it. Down to 1-1 to Soto.
Nope.
That is taken. 2-1. Just early on that one, and it's 2-2. And Brandon Woodruff picks up his second strikeout of the night.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So one man gone. Here's Matt Adams. Of course, was the longtime first baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's had a lot of big postseason home runs, specifically in the 2014 postseason. He had 3 home runs, I believe, throughout that postseason. He had one, of course, Game 4 off of Clayton Kershaw in the division series, and then he had a couple in the NLCS against the Giants, NLCS that Cardinals would go on to lose, and a series that still breaks my heart to this day. There's a big swing and a miss, 97 mile per hour. Woodruff, he's got a, let's see, a running fastball, slider. He's got a circle change, 2-seam fastball, and a don't know what the other pitch was. Let's see. Sweeping curve. Okay. Matt Adams working a full count with 1 out. That's a base hit, and it gets through in the left field. Matt Adams beats the shift. And that's the first hit of this ball game.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ryan Johnson.
So a 1-out double for Matt Adams. And that will bring in Brian Dozier, the former Twin. Hits a ground ball to Arcia, who goes to first in time for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Victor
2 men gone. Here's Robles.
One zero.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to
2-0.
the rookie center fielder. That's outside, ball 2. There's a 2-0.
Whoa, that's it.
3-0 with Kurt Suzuki on deck. There's a strike, 3-1. Matt Adams, the runner at second. Here's the 3-1 count. That is popped up. Eric Thames has it. And we played 2 full here in Nationals Park. Arcia, Woodruff, and Hernan Perez all due up when we return. No score here in D.C. Here's Orlando Arcia
the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
to get things going for the Brewers here in the 3rd. Both pitchers with two scoreless innings so far. Scherzer allowed a walk, and Woodruff allowed a double to Matt Adams. However, both were left stranded. 1 ball, 1 strike to Arcia. One of the many youngsters on this Brewers team that Craig Counsell and this Brewers front office, I'm sure, is very excited about, to see him develop over the next few years and possibly be one of the best shortstops in baseball. 3-1 count from Scherzer. There's a strike, 3-2. The American League Wild Card game, of course, that will feature the Tampa Bay Rays going into the Oakland Coliseum to take on the Athletics. That'll be a fun game to watch. 3-2 pitch from Scherzer, and that's low, ball 4. And a leadoff walk
Batting 9,
from Mad Max Scherzer.
53, Brandon Woodruff.
So here's Brandon Woodruff, the pitcher. Yes, this was, yes guys, yes kids, this was when pitchers had to hit. Woodruff laying down a bunt. First pitch misses, ball 1. Don't you guys miss that when pitchers had to hit? I personally miss it, being a National League guy. Here's a 2-0. That is ball 3. And Scherzer having a hard time throwing strikes while Woodruff lays down the bunt. 3-0 pitch. That's taken, 3-1. Woodruff bunts. Adam swats it away in foul territory. It's a 3-2 count. 3-2. Laying down the bunt again. And it goes foul. And it'll be strike 3 on Woodruff. Even though it didn't end in Scherzer's or in Woodruff's, favor, you got to give him credit though. He was able to keep the at-bat going for quite a while.
Nope, that's the ball.
So now turning Perez again, getting his first at-bat, filling in for Trent Grisham for the rest of the game, who started the game in right field, but Hernan Perez will take over. That's fouled off, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. You might notice on this Brewers team that there's no Christian Yelich. Well, that is because I wanted to keep it realistic, because Yelich was injured for the last bit of the 2019 season, and he had to miss the wild card game. So trying to keep it as real as possible. Let's see if the Brewers can win this wild card game without the help of their star player, Christian Yelich. 3-1 count to Perez. 3-2. With Orlando Arcia at first. Crowd on their feet here in D.C. Pulls it foul down the left field line. Fouled off again. Outside ball 4. The third walk in this game allowed by Scherzer. 2 runners on for Milwaukee here in the third. Here is Yasmani Grandal. Oh, 1 count to Grandal. Check swing. Home plate umpire said he went around 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from Scherzer. That's popped up to Turner at shortstop. That is out number 2. For those of you who watched my MLB 24 postseason simulation series, you guys know Trey Turner was on the team that won the World Series, being the Philadelphia Phillies, and of course he was on a Nationals team that would go on to win the World Series again, in real baseball, in 2019. So you think Trey Turner can bring the luck to this MLB The Show 19 Nationals team that he did to the Phillies? I don't know. Only one way to find out. 0-2 count.
Nope, outside.
Outside. Ball number 1. Struck him out. Bottom of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
0-1.
Bottom of the third inning here in Nationals Park. Kurt Suzuki leads off.
Oh, that's out. Ball 3.
3-0 count. Suzuki's been catching in the major leagues since 2007. Been with the Oakland A's for about 7.5 years, then went to the Nationals in 2012 before being traded back to the A's for 2013. Spent some time in Minnesota and Atlanta before coming back to Washington for the 2019 season. There's ball 4 from Brandon Woodruff. So here's Scherzer, ball 1. We were talking about this earlier when Brandon Woodruff came up to bat, talking about how it's really fun to watch pitchers, you know. Pitchers hit. Scherzer hits one into right field. Diving catch by Perez. Scherzer almost had a base hit there, but Hernan Perez said, It was a nice diving catch by the Brewers right fielder.
Nope, ball 1.
But yeah, it is really fun to watch pitchers hit. I remember, I think it was like in the old, like MLB 17 and MLB 18, 19, like around this time. You guys know, if you guys play Road to the Show, you know when you guys are looking for like a certain batting stance. I didn't use this batting stance, but I remember Madison Bumgarner's. You know, the Madison Bumgarner was the pitcher for the Giants for a long time. I remember his batting stance was always in the MLB The Show games for a little while as like an option to use for a batting stance. Again, I never used it just because it wasn't, I just never used it because I like the certain other batting stances better. But yeah, 1-2 to Turner. Hit hard to Moustakas. He could turn that double play quick. He will. And we are going to go to the 4th inning. End of 3 here in DC. No score.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura. First up for the Brewers here in this one. Was this Heidi Watney's first game as a sideline reporter? Adam Eaton makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, the left
I think it was.
Ryan
I don't know.
Braun.
But what I do now is Keston here as out number 1. I will be right back. Give me just a minute. All right, we're back. All right, it's getting hot in my room. I'm putting my records up. That is lifted into left field. Soto's back, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
So just heads up if you guys hear noise in the background, it's my fan. I really like having my fan on, as you guys can tell. Eric Dames likes to get base hits. He has the first Brewer hit of the night. It is the fourth guy in the Brewers lineup to reach first base. Of course, the other 3 got on base with walks. Here's Lorenzo Cain, struck out his first time up. That's a strike, 0-1. Struck out in the 2nd inning. At bat number 2 coming in the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1 from Scherzer. That's up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. 2-2. That's a nice play by Scherzer. And he's out. Cain is out number 3.
Leading up for the Nationals, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton, Anthony Rendon, Juan Soto all due up for the Nationals here in the home half of inning number 4. One ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Grounder to Fiera. Is the throw going to beat him? It will.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Nice little quick play there for out number 1. Here's Rendon.
Nope.
Ball 1. Hammered into right field, base hit. Down into the corner. Rendon on his way to second. He slides in head first. It's a 1-out double. A 1-out double for Rendon. And Juan Soto's coming up. Soto Cade his last time up. Looking to hopefully score the first Washington Nationals RBI in this at bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch from Woodruff. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Soto. Outside ball number 1. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And Soto hits one to right field. Perez is back. His ball is down. Rendon's going to score from second. 1-0 Washington in the 4th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
One out double. Here's Matt Adams. Outside, 1-0. Adams hit a double in his first at bat. 1 of 3 so far in this game for the Nationals. And they got the first run of the night. There's one fouled off. Count is 1-1. Strike number 2. Two and two. Nice play by Moustakas at third. 2 away. With Brian Dozier up next.
Nope, that's there.
Outside, ball 1 to Dozier. His Minnesota Twins. Well, his former team, I should say, the Minnesota Twins. Of course, made the division series, won the AL Central, and will be taking on the Yankees. 1-2 count from Woodruff. Two and two. That is in the left center. Kane is back. Soto's easily scoring from second. It's 2-0.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Pitching coach coming out to talk with Woodruff after having the shaky 4th inning. 2 outs. Here's Robles. Runner at second again. This time it's Brian Dozier.
Ball 1.
1-1. Sure, what's up, Raven? That's a line caught by here, almost a base hit. But the Nationals, 3 hits, 2 runs, end of 4. They lead the wild card game 2-0. And what do you know? Yes, this was Heidi Watney's first game. I was right. I wasn't sure if it was MLB 19 or MLB 20. Because I didn't remember playing on MLB 18. But
Leading off for Milwaukee.
were you playing against Texas Longhorns? Yes, I was. Yeah, in my Road to Glory game. Yeah, we played the Texas Longhorns in my college football series in the playoffs. Line caught by Rendon, went away.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon.
Oh, you're a
Woodruff.
Texas Longhorns fan? That's cool. One out. Here's Brandon Woodruff, struck out on a full count trying to lay down a bunt. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't, Braven, I didn't know you were a Longhorns fan. Left center field, Robles comes in. 4 out. Number dos. Or number 2.
The right fielder, number 14, Hernan Perez.
There's a fly ball to right. Adam Eaton's back. He can't make the catch. Perez staying put at second, and it's a 2-out double for the Brewers this time,
The catcher, Yasmani.
as they pick up their second hit against Max Scherzer. Two outs. Here's Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2, struck out and popped up. We have been live for 48 minutes.
I got the count.
Strike 2 to Grandal. Hernan Perez, the runner at second. 2 outs. And Scherzer gets out of it. Strikeout number 6 for Max Scherzer. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, his Nationals have a 2-0 lead. And his catcher, Kurt Suzuki,
The catcher, Kurt.
leads off for the Nats here in the 5th inning. There's a fly ball to right. Perez makes the catch. Out number 1 has been recorded.
The pitcher, number 31,
He's been playing good defense so far out there in right field. 1 out. Here's Scherzer. He flew out to right field. Hernan Perez made a nice diving catch. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? How you doing, man? Taking a little trip down memory lane as Max Scherzer gets a base hit. 1 on, 1 out for Washington in the 5th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
Throughout this series, we should tally up how many pitchers end up getting hits throughout this postseason series. There's the Nationals mascot trying to get the crowd all hyped up. Ball 1-2, Trey Turner. He had been in the league for a while at this point. I think 2015 was his rookie season. came up, or well, he started off with in the Padres minor league system, and he came over to the Nationals in a trade. I think he came up as a center fielder, and then the Nationals moved him to shortstop. And then, of course, he played a little bit with the Dodgers, and he's currently rocking Philadelphia Philly pinstripes. That's a base hit into left field. Over to second is Scherzer. 2 on, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2, Eaton.
Don't be surprised if Craig Counsell goes to his bullpen early tonight. And as I say that, Corey Knebel is warming up in the Milwaukee bullpen. Here's Adam Eaton, 0 for 2. There's a double play, ball 1, and got them both. Woodruff gets out of the inning. He gets out of the pickle. End of 5 here in Nationals Park. Brewers need to get the bats going. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman,
Mike Moustakas, Keston Hiura, and the veteran Ryan Braun, all coming up for the Brewers here in the 6th inning. They've had 2 walks and 3 walks and 2 hits against Max Scherzer here this evening.
Ball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike. Just like Lorenzo Cain, Scherzer and Moustakas, I'm sure these two have had their fair share of at-bats over the years. Going back to Moustakas being with the Royals and Scherzer being in Detroit with the Tigers. That was many years ago now. Moustakas strikes out for the first out here in the 6th inning.
now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Now bring in Keston here. What a big swing, too. And Moustakas had.
1-0.
Here, a 1-0 count.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Ball back outside.
Outside again with Ryan Braun on deck. Was Ryan Braun even good in 2019? Let's see. Ryan Braun. That is ripped into the gap in left center field. This one is off the wall. And Keston Hiura gets on with a 1-out double with
Now batting,
Ryan Braun coming up next.
Ryan Braun.
Splits the gap. I'm sure if he had a little bit more power, this one probably would have been gone. Let's see, Ryan Braun. He was actually pretty good in 2019. I mean, he wasn't really great, but he wasn't bad. 285 batting average. 849 OPS, 116 OPS, and a 1.7 WAR. So the WAR is a bit low. And then again, Ryan Braun was not a very good fielder. He wasn't very good with the defense. But he was great with the bat, that's for sure. He was a first-round pick in 2005 out of Miami, Florida, with the Hurricanes. That is outside, ball 3. Excuse me. Made his debut with the Brewers on May 25th, 2007 versus the Padres. Was 1 for 4. 3-2 count.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
And Ryan Braun working the count.
The first baseman, number 7, Eric.
In his favor, it's ball 4. So here comes Eric Thames. 2 on, 1 out, Milwaukee with a golden opportunity to take the lead. Or possibly get a run on the board. There's a ground ball. Adams flips over to Scherzer in time for out number 1, or out number 2. However, that will move runners over to second and third for Milwaukee. With Lorenzo Cain coming up next. Cain, like most of this Brewer lineup, is hitless tonight against Max Scherzer. Here's the 0-1. There's a pop-up. Dozier calls for it. And the Brewers leave 2 runners on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-0 Nationals.
Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman, Anthony.
Here's Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 with a double, and then scored on an RBI double hit by Juan Soto.
D-Rod. 0-1's the count. One and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey.
Rendon base hit into right field. That's a leadoff single.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Craig Counsell walking out of the dugout. Brandon Woodruff will be, that's the end of his night. Allows a runner on. He gave up 7 hits, 2 runs, and hopefully the Brewers bullpen can keep the Nationals bats quiet, and hopefully the Brewers offense can get something going. Corey Knebel, first up out of the Brewer bullpen with a runner at first here in the 6th inning. And the first batter he'll face is the 20-year-old Juan Soto. I believe he was 20 at this time. Yes, he was. He was 20. I remember he was like 19, 18, 19 when he got called up.
2-0.
Pitch to Soto, that is. Swung on and missed, 2-1. in the left field. One away.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
One 0 pitch to Matt Adams. That is swung on and fouled off.
Two balls, one strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Two more guys warming up in the Brewer bullpen. Bryce Wilson, I think, is one, and then Barnes. I'm assuming that's probably Matt Barnes. I'm not sure, but what I do know is Adams fouls off another one to make the count full, or to keep the at bat alive.
Full count, 3-2.
Now the count is full. That is driven into right field. Is it a home run? It is! First postseason home run, and it belongs to the big city himself.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Excuse me.
Ryan Johnson.
So Matt Adams first postseason home run belongs to him.
1-1.
And it's a 4-0 Nationals lead here in the 6th inning. Brian Dozier got a hold of one, kiss it goodbye. Nothing, Washington. Here in the 6th inning, Corey Knebel allows back-to-back home runs.
16, Victor Robles.
Strike one to Robles. That's up the middle. And the one out, Riley, stays alive here in Nationals Park. Here's Kurt Suzuki. Walked and flew out to right field in 2 trips to the plate. Brewers looking for a double play to get out of the inning. Suzuki wanting to keep the inning going. You don't want to be the guy that ends the party. Down 0-2 from Knebel. Pickoff throw to Robles, or to first base. Robles goes back, no problem. Oh, 2. Strikes out.
The pitcher, number 31.
And Scherzer is still in this game. I don't know if Davey Martinez is going to his bullpen here anytime soon. I don't know if he plans on it. He might try and keep Scherzer in for the whole nine innings. There's a strike 0-1 to the veteran right-hander, Max Scherzer. He too was a first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2006. Made his debut, I think, in 2008.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Was in Arizona for a little while, then got traded over to Detroit, and then signed with the Nationals in 2015. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is into right field. Is he going to get his second hit of the night? He will. Max Scherzer is 2 for 3 on the day.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Ray.
And the little duck snort into right field. Perez can't get to it in time. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's Turner. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Trey Turner. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2-1, 2 out. Here's the pitch from Knebel. There's ball 3. Three-0 count to Turner with 2 out. 3-1. Popped up. Will Moustakas get there? He will. And that ends the chaos. Matt Adams with a home run. Brian Dozier with a home run. End of 6 here, Nationals Park. 5-0 Nationals, 11 hits. 5 runs scored on 11 hits tonight for the Nationals offense. The Brewers, meanwhile, they've only had 3 hits, and they've had 3 walks. So 6 guys total reach first base tonight for
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop,
Milwaukee.
Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia leads off for the Brewers. Here in the 7th inning, Scherzer still going strong. He's 2 for 3 with the bat. In the first 6 innings, 6 scoreless innings, he allowed 3 hits, 3 walks, and he's had 7 strikeouts.
Get down 21.
1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me.
D-Rod.
Strike 2.
Two balls.
2 and 2. Struck him out.
The pitcher, number 46, Corey Knebel. Your attention, please.
Brewers going to their bench. They're going to bring in Ben Gamel, the pinch hit
Ben Gamel.
for Corey Knebel here with 1 out in the 7th. There's a base hit into right field. Eaton can't get to it. Gamel is going to second, and he's got a pinch hit.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
A pinch hit, 1 out double. See the replay there. Said he had 49 speed. So a runner at second, 1 out for Milwaukee. Here's Hernan Perez. Doubled in the 5th inning. In his 1 at bat so far, filling in for Trent Grisham tonight.
Ball, that's out.
Brewers are 0 for 7 tonight with runners in scoring position. Perez hoping to make them 1 for 8. Over 103 pitches thrown by Max Scherzer tonight.
Ball, that's out.
Two balls, 1 strike. Hit by a pitch.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Two on, 1 out for the Brewers. Here's Yasmani Grandal.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
2-0. That is in the gap in right center field. And with that, the Brewers get on the board. 2 runs will score. It's a 2-run double for Yasmani Grandal. As it's a 5-2 Washington lead now. Lead cuts in half to 3. It's a 3-run lead. And Scherzer is done for the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Nationals,
Wander Soro.
number 51, Wander Soro.
Will be the first step out of the Nationals bullpen today. Oh, on to Moustakis. That is fouled off. It's 0-2. If he hits one over the fence, it's a tie game. There's a fly ball to right. Eaton makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
That's out number 2. Here's Keston Hiura.
1-0.
Sean Doolittle, Kyle Barraclaw, two veterans who have been in the league for quite a while. 5-2 Nationals lead here in the 7th. 2-0. There's a base hit into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third.
The left fielder, number 8.
First and third, with Ryan Braun coming up 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Trevor Rosenthal also getting loose in the bullpen.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Wander Suro in the middle of a jam here. Runners at first and third. And the tying runs at the plate. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Outside 2-0. Grandal, the runner at third. Keston Hiura's chilling over at first. Two and 1 is the count. Strike 2 for Ryan Braun. Crowd on their feet here in DC. Time to stretch here in DC. Brewers lead 2-1. It's 5-2. Nationals on top.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Vaughn. Leading off for the Nationals.
Jacob Barnes is next up out of the Brewer bullpen. Did I say Matt Barnes?
Adam
Wow.
Eaton.
Here's Adam Eaton. Soft ground ball to Barnes. Throw to first in time. One away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's Rendon. Rendon 2 for 3. Struck out, hit a double. He doubled and singled. And 3 trips to the plate. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey! I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 to Rendon. He fouls off. Strikes out looking.
The left fielder, number 22.
2 for 4 on the night. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 3. With an RBI double.
1-0.
1-0 is the count.
D-Rod.
Now the 1-1 to Juan Soto from Jacob Barnes. There's one in the left field. Braun makes the catch. 2 away. Oh, never mind. That's the end of the inning. Sorry. "5-2 Nationals." The end of 7.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the
Kyle Barraclaw,
number 20. Kyle.
next up out of the Washington bullpen.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
He will start off the 8th inning.
Eric Thames.
D-Rod.
That is in the left field. That's going to fall. And just like that, Eric Thames is going to be held up at second, leading off the 8th inning with a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Here's Lorenzo Kane.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Off the plate. 2-0.
D-Rod.
Kane shoots one to left field. Soto makes the play, and runner will tag up
Outside.
and go to third.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Eric Thames, he took a big chance there. Brewers trail by 3, and they are 5 outs away from losing this wild card game. All the Nationals are 5 outs away from going to LA for the division series. 0-1 count. Garcia strike 2. Oh, 2. Strikes out looking. Bearclaw picks up his first postseason strikeout. 2 outs. Here comes a pinch hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Let's see how he does against the righties real quick. Let's see. Oh, wow, he's got good power. Good power versus righties. He's got 80 power versus righties, so see what he does here with a runner at third with 2 out. Bounced off the first pitch he sees. Aguilar 1 for 5 lifetime against Kyle Bearclaw. That must be like heading into the 2019 season, of course. Aguilar fouls off. Counts 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from Kyle Bearclaw. Fouls off and the count's still 0-2. Brewers are 4. And now they're 3. The Nationals are now 3 defensive outs away from going to LA. Bearclaw gets out of the 8th inning. Brewers once again leave a runner on.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 12.
5-2 with Alex Wilson next up out of the bullpen. Here's Matt Adams, 2 for 3 with a home run. Man, I love Matt Adams postseason home runs. Oh, 1 count. Oh, and 2. Adams strikes out. Bay, he had a couple hits in this game, so that's good. That is in the left. That might be out number 2.
Center fielder, number 16.
Here comes Victor Robles. Sean Doolittle will most likely come in and pitch the 9th inning to get the save. There's a strike, 0-1. Jeremy Jeffries warming up in the Brewer bullpen just in case. If they have a big inning in the 9th inning, they will have the top of their order due up to start off the 9th inning as they trail by 3. 0-2. Robles strikes out, and we go to the 9th with the Nationals leading the Brewers 5-2 and 3 outs away from going to Los Angeles and meeting the Dodgers for the division series. And Dave Martinez popping in out of the dugout. He's going to make a couple changes to the lineup.
Your attention, please.
Change number 1, of course, Sean Doolittle coming in to try and get the save. I mean, that was something that we expected. And then number 2 is we will see Dorado Parra play center field
Now playing center
instead of Victor Robles.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
So here's Hernan Perez to lead off. There's a fly ball down the right field line. This ball is down. And Hernan Perez is aboard at second. The leadoff man is on for Milwaukee here in the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Brewers have their leadoff man on at second. Here's Grandal. That was a first pitch fastball, most likely. Thrown by Sean Doolittle. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit grounder to Turner.
He's out.
There's out number 1. Here's Moustakis 0 for 4.
Too high.
Here's Moustakis. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. He's got a 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch from Doolittle. That is hit down the line. Is it fair? It is not. Just foul, and it's 2-1, 2-1. That's low, ball 3 with Keston here coming up. Here comes the 3-1. That is into the gap in right center. This ball is down. Coming around to score is Perez, and it's a 5-3 Nationals lead in the ninth inning.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Mike Moustakis with his first hit of the night. And it's an RBI ninth inning double. Here in the wild card game, here's Keston Hiura. 2 for 4 with a double and single in this game. 1-0 count. For her first pitch, ball 1. Too bad there's no one in the chat watching this. There's one fouled off. The count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Hit to Dozier, and the Brewers are down to their final out. With the runner moving over to third. Here's Ryan Braun. Last chance really for the Brewers to try and keep their season alive. This Nationals infield is ready. The outfield is ready. Sean Doolittle is ready. You bet Kurt Suzuki behind the plate's ready, so hopefully Ryan Braun's ready. Fouled off, 1-1. One ball, one strike. That's outside, ball 2. Ryan Braun representing the tying run. Strike 2. And the Brewers are down to their final strike. Runner at third. 2 outs. And a trip to LA is on the line. Braun working the count, 3-2. Pack your bags, Nationals. You're going to Los Angeles for the National League Division Series. Nationals are moving on to the Division Series, and they will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. They have a flight to Los Angeles. Max Scherzer with the win here today. Brandon Woodruff credited the loss. A 5-3 Nationals winner in the wild card game here at home. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for you. Player of the game, of course, is none other than Brian Dozier, 2 for 4 tonight with a home run. One of 2 home runs hit in this game, the other hit by Matt Adams. And that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. For sure, we'll be back for the American League wildcard game tomorrow. We'll try and get that done before the NFL playoff games start tomorrow. But with that said, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Saturday night, and I will see you guys next time. Nationals win 5-3. I'm Josh Wright signing off from Nationals Park.